Hello everyone and welcome back into Forza Horizon 4. Now if you read the title, what I decided to do is make this is the best car I've made by far in this game, and that's after like hours and hours of playing it. And it really took me a long time to make this car. So I'll talk about it in the first race. This is just you can watch the race while you hear me. So when I was making this car, I decided if it's going to be the best car, it shouldn't really be aimed at any particular class. Like, I feel like if you're trying to make an X-Class car, you're going to do something stupid like 3,000 horsepower all-wheel drive, it can't turn. So what I decided to do was, I chose this car because in terms of looks, it also has it, as well as in performance. As you see, another thing I was looking for when I was choosing the ultimate car is I wanted it to have more than 6 gears. Because in potential of tuning and stuff, that 7th gear, 8th, whatever, it can really help you in terms of top speed and everything. Also, I wanted it to at least have an all-wheel drive option since, as we know, all-wheel drives really do dominate this game sometimes. Well, in terms of off-road, sometimes on-road if they're light enough. And speaking of that, I also wanted something that had the option for really thick tires, if not all-wheel drive. And so when I put all of those together, I basically came up with this, and I was thinking, well, that pretty much summarizes it up. So I went online, got a good paint for it to give it the aesthetic look. And here we are. It's an all-wheel drive, I think about 7 to 800 horsepower, like the middle of S1. And I think we're competing with people in like the top of S1, low S2. And as you can see, it's holding its own pretty well as we're in front of the pack, just a little bit hard on the rein, but we can still do like 150 around these corners easily. And we're actually gaining time on the people in front of me. There's a Veyron and another Lamborghini. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of that one. It slipped my mind. But I also don't think that's a Veyron. Sorry if I'm wrong, but see, third place for the first attempt, not that bad. I remember I do not have the best tuning skills. All I basically did was tune the gears a little bit, mess with the tire pressure, and maybe added a little bit downforce to it in the front, as you can see the splitter. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. As you can see, we're racing Legos, so the game's not taking me seriously, but we're sitting here competing with Pugani. Sorry if I started a little bit. And there's one of the fastest cars in the world right in front of me, and I've just simply overtaken them like it's nothing as they're about to make a comeback. But I noticed the AI really, when you challenge them into corners, they kind of just back off. And I find that really weird. Like, you could easily go around my outside, but you choose not to. As you see, the Pugani comes up and sends it up the inside just to prove me wrong. Thanks, buddy. As you can see here, another reason I chose this car is I want to be able to use it whether it's rain, wet, snowing. Well, I doubt I could use this while it was snowing, but you get the point. I want something that's just not... It's good in all weather conditions except for snow. I don't expect this to be good in snow. It's way too low. But I want to be able to use it anytime I want to, whether the track's wet, hot, cold. You know what I mean? And something that has decent power and acceleration, so even if I do meet people that have super good acceleration and maybe not that good, top speed, I should be able to compete with them too. And that car pretty much summarizes it up. Now, you're seeing the second race with this car that you see. So you come down, send it up inside here, and we can just kind of power slide it through the corner sometimes. I may take this car around the gauntlet. I tried to, and I just completely crashed, and I kept having to, sorry, my bad English. I don't recognize the gauntlet like I do the Nürburgring. So I don't really have a fresh memory of the corners and stuff, and I end up just powering it through the city and not realizing where to brake. As the Puganis are really good in this game, I was also considering them, but at the same time, budget was an option, as we just completely send it in there into the back of the Pugani and slide it up the inside. And now we're going to make some more. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. She really hates this box for some reason, and I really don't know why. But yeah, we're in the middle of S2, I think. Or S1, I forgot. I couldn't see that well. I wear glasses, by the way. Now, as we come here and race again, as you can see, we kind of just pull off the line. It's pretty decent as the Bugatti just completely backs out of it. Now we gotta try to make it around these people as they block me all over. Hard braking into the corner. Now you can feel free to tell me what you think about this car down below and what car you would have chosen to be your ultimate race car that doesn't really have to be any sort of class. Now, I know there's a lot of Ferraris and stuff that are super lightweight and can easily dominate this, but at the same time, I wanted to choose something different, not just the most broken car ever. People seen it 1,000 times, and I was also considering a Koenigsegg, but then I realized that I've had enough experience with in majority of games. I used to play Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS Vita, and the Koenigsegg's were just top tier car. Said, alright, I've had enough of that. Let me try out the Lamborghinis, Puganis, and stuff like that. As we completely miss the inside of this corner and leave it wide open for anyone to send it in. Now we just gotta make up a little bit of time. Now another thing is, you may see me power sliding this a lot. That's only because this is in the wet. And if you actually got a good tune made by like pros in this game, you could easily take a way better line than me. And by no means am I a pro at this game. I just play it for fun. My main games are Set of Corsa Competizione and Forza Motorsport 7. Other than that, I play these games mostly when I'm recording or just because I get bored of the other games. Now we're really close to the 2 leaders in front, and we may even be able to get an overtake on the final lap as we completely mess up the first corner. Come down, we're right behind them, use that 4th gear, and just look how fast the car accelerates. Also, I like the little wing that comes up. As we see, the 2 leaders are battling, and I try to not get too far into it. I don't want to lose that much time trying to fight them. To come down into the braking zone, they both lose a little bit of control. He completely just blocks me off. Now, unfortunately, I lost that position to him because he was a complete douchebag about it. So I'll be a complete douchebag back and push him off. No one saw that. No one saw anything. Well, so now we're just going on, and that's the 2nd place. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you want more like this, feel free to subscribe and hit the like button.
Shawty said she liked the way I default dance. Saw my scar and said she wanted it in my pants. Bought a ton of V-Bucks with my advance. Shawty said she liked the way I default dance. Wait, Shawty said she liked the way I default dance. Saw my scar and said she wanted it in my pants. Bought a ton of V-Bucks with my advance. Shawty said she liked the way I default